That's right, your boy knew it. Amazon wins the Pentagon JEDI contract. Baby, this is huge news. Huge news. It's going to be a pretty short one, but I just got to tell you this huge news. Microsoft has prevailed over Amazon in the winner-take-all battle for the Pentagon's JEDI cloud computing contract. My goodness. This is an upset, obviously, as I mentioned. Amazon has the larger cloud platform, larger company, but Microsoft won it. This deal is valued at as high as $10 billion. $10 billion. My gosh, that's crazy. That's a lot of money, in case you were curious. $10 billion. This continues a strategy of a multi-vendor, multi-cloud environment as the department's needs are diverse and cannot be met by any single supplier. Well, guess what? They just got met by a single supplier. How did the stock react? Well, if you look here, actually only up 3% after hours yesterday, which is interesting. I find that a little interesting. I mean, this is some huge news. Huge news. And this is after, the stock isn't up massively or anything after earnings. There's nothing impressive about what's going on so far, so I expected a little bit higher of a bounce, really. This is a very exciting thing. Oh, hey. This is very exciting. If you're a Microsoft shareholder, and here comes idiots at Wedbush. What kind of a name is Wedbush? You're like a wet bush, more like. That's right. Get roasted, son. One of the first out of the box with analysis on Microsoft Blockbuster. It's a game changer that could boost the cloud business out of Redmond for years. That's right, it will. That is a huge deal. We fully expect Amazon and other challengers' decision in the courts. It is a paradigm changer for Microsoft. Well, guess what, Dan Ives? More like Dan Chives. That's not a funny one. Can't think of a good one. Sorry. We believe it adds at least $10 per share to Microsoft stock. Positive financial implications. So, yes, this is actually correct. I actually agree with an analyst for once. I think this is a big factor. This is a lot of revenue added, a lot of earnings per share potential here. And in my video earlier this week, when I talked about Microsoft earnings, I mentioned my concerns with valuation of the company. How I didn't necessarily think that the valuation was there. But guess what? The valuation's there now. I think it might be. I mentioned not wanting to buy until around 120, but this is tempting because we're not going to reach 120 for a while. With a big win like this, it's tempting for me to buy in. Will I? If I get one day that's down maybe 5%, now I'd say maybe 135 is my buy-in. Shoot. Wish I'd bought some more. I didn't know they were going to make the decision so soon. But this is a huge win for Microsoft, if you're a Microsoft shareholder. So keep an eye on the stock, and I do agree over the coming months. I think it's going to be up pretty big. So keep an eye out. So Microsoft, suck it, Amazon. Boom.